Today on the oh my goodness.
Hi, and welcome back to the vlog for today. If you are a Facebook friend of mine or follow me on Twitter or even Instagram, you'll know that today my wife and I have officially announced that we are with child, and we're going to have our first child hopefully on July 30th. So with that in mind, I have several things that have been, kind of bottled up inside of me ever since we found out, a little bit ago. And so I'm going to try to not post too many things about this. So I'm going to mostly talk about what my feelings are right now, and hopefully there's some light within that. So I do have a couple of notes here just so you know. If I'm looking down too much, I do apologize for that. Um, but I'm gonna be a daddy, and it's scary to think about because I can hardly sometimes take care of myself. But I know what's within me to be a good dad, and I'm looking forward to the challenge. I might not be saying that once the child comes along, but I'm excited. I'm super excited for this. My wife and I, when we first met, one of the things we discussed very quickly and very early on is that we felt that the most important job for a person was to be a parent, and we've been excited for this for a while. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I am scared. I'm really nervous. Not to be a father. I'm sure I'm gonna mess them up somehow, and they're gonna have to go to counseling for whatever I do to them. Potentially even posting vlogs about them as their babies. But it's mostly right now because I am powerless. I can't do a thing right now to protect my child. It's being formed in my wife's womb, and so there's literally nothing I can do right now but wait, and I'm not good at that. I'm a protector. That's what I do. I feel the urge to protect those that I love, and so much so it probably drives them a little crazy. But I can't do anything right now. And I heard my baby's heartbeat the other day, and I did tear up a little bit. But what am I supposed to do? Um, I heard the beat, the heartbeat, and I'm so much more nervous now because I can feel the love for it increasing on a daily basis and even on an hourly basis. Um, it's starting to grow, and I am so excited, but so nervous because what if something does happen to it? What if I can't actually hold it in my arms? What if, I'm not allowed to be its protector? What if it doesn't get to do all the things that the kids want to do? What if it? I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous. And the other thing I tend to think about is what happen. What if something happens to my wife? All this is happening to her physically, and so I would love for it to be me, but I can't do anything for her either. And so I've told her this very clearly, and I know that she hears me when I say it, but I don't think she understands a lot. But I've made it very clear to her that if something happens to her or the baby, I don't know what I'll do because I don't think I'm strong enough. Um, my prayer is that I would be, but I'm praying harder that nothing will happen, so I don't have to worry about that. But I do go to the scriptures because I'm a Christian. I I'm devoted to God before even my wife and to my child. And so one of the things that I know for most Christians that we have favorite Bible passages, and this is mine. Um, for I am convinced that neither death nor life, neither the presence nor the future, nor any powers, neither heights nor depths, nor anything else in all of creation will be able to separate us from the love of God that's in Christ Jesus, our Lord. That's Romans 8, 38, 39. Before I understood what it meant to be a Christian, when I was really early on in my faith, this passage was brought to me, and it's helped me through a lot in my life. Um, because not really growing up in the church, I've struggled at points saying, will God still love me if I do this? Will God still love me if this happens? And for me, I I know it's deep within me that no matter what happens, it will be well. It will be well. And this passage has stuck with me for so long, and this video is going a little longer, so I do apologize for that. Um, but Christ is the way for me, and so when I'm in that desperate, what if something happens to my wife? What if something happens to the baby? I have to pray and I have to lift that up to Him, because if I don't, I'm going to go insane. Um, and so this isn't me posting about, how you should be a Christian if you are going to be a father. You shouldn't be a Christian because of this or that. I'm just saying that for me, the only way that I know I can rest easy at night is by lifting up my child and my wife to God on a daily basis. And normally that starts off after she's woken me up, but I just kind of get into some morning prayers, and I'll just immediately just lift her up and lift up the baby and just say, God, today just be with them, protect them, watch over them, and please don't let anything happen to them. And if something were to happen, if it's your will, then let it be. But please, I pray, don't let that be your will. Now, we can get into debates upon my prayers and how they should or should not be. But I know that I sleep a lot easier whenever I am able to pray those prayers. So, for those of you who are friends with me on Facebook or follow me on Twitter or Instagram, thank you for the wishes of congratulations. And I will hopefully not be posting too many more longer videos like this. And also, hopefully, I'm hoping that my nervousness will cease eventually, and I won't need to share another one like this. So it's a little long, so I do apologize for that again. But until next time, peace be with you.